Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. You all can hear me?
Yes,
Okay. So actually today is not what I call not a revision class actually. This is just I want to what if you have any question you can ask now. Okay, before that, for your final exam, as what I mentioned before, my question on the Fourier transform it will be asked in the question two. So question two actually is divided by two parts. One is Fourier series, isn't it? And then my part is part two, Fourier transform, but still in the question number two. So so you can imagine only half of the question number two is about the Fourier transform. So the total marks for Fourier transform is about 10 marks. So the total marks for question number two is 25. So Fourier series will be 15, and Fourier transform will be 10 marks. So I think this is a quite simple question for you. Only 10 marks will be given. So I hope you can get a full mark for my parts. Is it okay? So I open for you if you have any question. I think you still remember my parts on the Fourier transform, which is the first is what the introduction of Fourier transform, what is Fourier transform, and then you remember that I gave you the first assignment. So I want you to know the purpose of having Fourier transform and why you need Fourier transform and how it applies to the real world. I mean the application of the real world. And then you should know the basic or the fundamental of the Fourier transform, how it we want to transform using the formula, the basic formula, and how you derive from what from time domain to the frequency domain. I mean to transform using the Fourier transform, and then you use the formula, and then you do the transformation. You can get also the transformation. You can directly transform from the table, but in my question you need to derive from the basic. So you have also continuous transform and also discrete transform. So I think uh, what I think to be frank to you, this my question is only for continuous time. So I think the discrete time will have been asked in the assignment or test before. So don't worry, it's just 10 marks. So but I hope even though this is a small portion, but I hope everybody will get a full mark for my parts. So please read the question properly and then do the derivation part by part and remember the example given in the slide and also some of the maybe in the assignment or in the quiz. So you just study that. I think if you can manage that, so you will get, inshallah, you will get the full marks for my part. Because it's only small portion, small part in the signal and system subject. So I open for you. I think this is just a short discussion. If you want to ask something, you can ask. If okay, Muhammad Saleh, Muhammad.
Excuse me, doctor.
Yes.
Can you give us exercise or tutorial so
Huh?
we can practice on it?
I think it's enough the exercise in the lecture note, in the quiz, in the assignment, in the test. I think enough for you. I think uh, no need extra exercise for you to do. You can also refer to the book that I share the link for you, isn't it? I share the textbook, so you can do the exercise in that using that question in the textbook. I think it's enough if you just do the example in the lecture note, in the quiz, and also assignment. Is it okay, Muhammad?
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Okay. I don't want you to. Don't want to give you many exercise so that you will get confused or you have to memorize so many things. So don't worry. Just study lecture note and also the exercise from the quiz, the assignment. Do you have an assignment? Oh yeah, assignment and also the test. Okay, Asil Saleh, how are you?
Yes, doctor. Actually, I have a question in your part. In your part will be like provided a signal to be derivation or like an a small equation.
Yeah, you have to derive the Fourier transform using the formula. So
I know, but it will
the
be
formula of the transformation.
yeah, it will be like give us in your equation signal.
Yeah, I give you the signal in the time domain.
Okay.
So you just transform. It's easy, Saleh.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much.
Just transform to the Fourier. I want you to really know uh, the Fourier transform is how to transform from time domain to frequency domain. Only that. I don't
Yeah,
want
because
to confuse you so many things.
yeah,
It's
because in
straightforward.
yeah, because in our quiz there is like more equations.
More equation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
equation.
I will
Not
give
like that.
you. So the challenge is you have to remember so, but don't worry. As I taught you before, you need to do step by step because this Fourier transform you will use the exponential, isn't it? The ft and exponential. So everything you if you want and then you have to integrate, do the integration, is it? So the integration must be in the exponential. Even I give you the, for example, sine wave or cosine wave, so you need to convert to the exponential, so that easy for you to do integration, and you will multiply with another exponential, isn't it? If you notice that our equation, you need to multiply ft with exponential or minus something, minus j omega, something like that. So, and then you have to do integration. So you just convert to exponential pattern, like it's easy for you to simplify and do the integration. Yes, Muayyad, Alani Muayyad.
So, doctor, for the given equation, I think you said we have to solve by exponential, right?
Mm. The
So,
formula.
yeah, the formula exponential, right?
Mm.
And also the integration has to be with the exponential, right?
Yeah.
So, do we have to use the Euler equation?
Yes.
Okay, about the Euler.
Yeah. I mean, you have to know Euler function so that you easy for you to convert.
Yeah, yeah, of course we have to know. But the given equation for the Euler, will it be provided in the appendix or we have to memorize?
Oh, Euler. I have to check, but if was not provided, so I think you just memorize. It's easy, I think,
Mm.
how to convert, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, not very
Yeah,
hard.
please memorize or understand that.
All right, thank
If
you, doctor.
if uh, if the equation was not provided in the attachment appendix, so what?
Okay, thank
Okay.
Doctor,
Yep, Nish, yeah.
the questions we have one-sided of exponential or two-sided?
One-sided or
Oh,
two-sided? Oh,
and we need to draw the magnitude or not?
I think I just asked you the straightforward question. So no need to plot anything. You just do the derivation, and try to simplify as as you can. No need to plot the magnitude or phase. Yeah, Yaknish. Oh, okay, you asked the same question. So, inshallah, I think everybody can answer. Don't worry. As long as you know how to derive. So you have to think, you have to be careful when you do the derivation. Make sure you you don't miss anything step by step, so that you will get the final answer, the right final answer. So if your derivation is maybe missing somewhere, so you will not get the final answer. But I still give you a mark. Okay, another thing I want you, make sure you, if you cannot remember or you blur something, write down anything that you have in mind. Don't leave it blank. So that leave it blank. If you leave it blank, confirm I give so please, because last time many students they just leave it blank. So I try my best to help you, but I cannot do anything because you don't write anything in the answer sheet, answer script. Okay, Muhammad Abdul Halim.
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
Could you solve an example or something right now, just so we can see exactly what you mean?
Solve what? You want me to solve what? You have a question?
I can give you a question if you would like.
Okay. You want me to solve now, or you message to me? I will solve and pass to you. What's the question?
It's up to you, doctor. If you're free right now and you want to, or if you want me to message you and then solve it, it's up to you.
What's the question? Is it in
Uh,
the?
it's in the slide. It's in the slide.
It's in the slide. Okay, which one?
Just 1 minute.
Can you share?
Okay, my friend is now is gonna share.
Okay. Okay, while waiting for Muhammad to any other question? Any tips on Fourier FS? You mean Fourier series? Oh, Fourier series, I don't know. I don't know because that one you have to ask what Dr. Steven? Steven eh? Steven. Okay, Alani Muayyad.
Yes, doctor, I'm going to share for
You want to share? Okay.
yeah. Can you see the question, doctor?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, this question.
So, what,
So,
what, what, what?
Actually, we want you to solve this question
You want
so
me
we
to
can.
solve the question? This question is already solved.
Yeah, I know, but
Which one?
like an explanation for the solution, you know?
Oh, okay, okay. Wait. Mm. Which slide? Which what page? You have a page
I think it's page number 12, 13, 13.
Fourier transform for CT. Okay, this one.
Yeah,
Okay,
this one.
so this one Fourier transform for of gate function. So for t less than minus t over 2 is 0, isn't it? And then t per 2 to minus t over 2 to t over 2 is 1. So it's a rectangle signal, or we call it gate function. So this one actually for integration you need to do at the rectangle part. The amplitude is equal to 1. So for 0, you no need to integrate because the equation will be equal to 0. So no need to do the integration. So only the part from minus t over 2 to t over 2 only. And then the function now, ft is equal to 1. So ft equal to 1, you just put in the derivation and times e to the power of minus j omega t dt. So you will get, you integrate this one, you will get minus e to the power of minus j omega t divided by minus j omega. This is a normal integration, is it? Normal integration for e to the power of minus j omega t. And then you just replace the limit from t over 2 to t minus t over 2, you will get this answer. Okay, and then for this one you need to have a Euler equation. So you convert this one to Euler, you will get the sine form. So this is just to simplify. If you answer in the exponential also can, but you will not get the full mark. So you need to simplify using Euler function, and then you will get the sine equation, sine signal. So the last one will be t sine x over x. So that we call it SA is a sampling function. So if your answer until t times sine x over x, also you will get the full marks. And then the below one is a signal of this frequency signal. So like I mentioned just now, in my question, you don't have to draw the magnitude of phase. So your answer will be until t times sine x over x. This is an example of rectangular signal. So maybe I will ask in a different type of signal. So this is a rectangular. So maybe different signal I will give you. Okay? Understand?
Yes, Doctor, yes.
Okay. Understand?
Can I ask you another question?
Yes.
How many additional marks for the fully simplification?
Pardon? How many?
How many marks for the fully simplification for the final answer?
Full mark.
Yeah. No, I mean, for the full simplification, is it like, does it have 2 marks on it or 5 marks or what?
Oh, I think my question divide by 2. Divide by 2 question. One is 3 marks. Second one is 7 marks.
Oh,
Is it? So the 3 marks
yeah, yeah.
maybe the introduction or what. So you 3 marks only, 7 marks for derivation. Khalas.
Yes, خلاص. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. Saleh, you want to ask something?
Yes, Doctor. I want to ask you if we have a theory question in your part,
Theory? You mean what? Theory what?
like introduction for a transform.
Yeah, like I mentioned just now, I want you to understand why what is Fourier transform? Why you use this Fourier transform? So that is the basic question. For example, you go to interview for your job. So they will ask you, you learn about Fourier transform, and because Fourier transform is very popular and used nowadays, so maybe the employer will ask you what you learn, what do you understand of Fourier transform, and how it applies to real world. So that is the basic question that will be asked not only now but during you want to apply the job or interview, so they will ask the same thing. So that's why I want you to really understand. So and then of course that one is a basic question, and then how to derive, that is a basic or fundamental of Fourier transform. Actually this Fourier transform is when you use in the real world, you don't have to do derivation or what. You just put it in MATLAB, they will transform for you. Just a simple command, you can easily transform. So uh, it actually is simple when you do when you want to apply this. But for the students, engineering student, they should know how it have been derived and what is the purpose of having Fourier transform. So that is very important for you, because I want you to really understand when you go to the interview for job. So they will ask you something like this. Okay, Ayman Khalid.
Doctor, so we can say in summary, for the Fourier series is going to be question 2, part B. We are having 2 questions. For 3 marks, it's for the theory, it's the basic knowledge about the purpose of Fourier transform. And the second one is 7 marks for the derivation for continuous Fourier transform, and no need to plot the magnitude and phase spectrum, right?
Yes. If you want to plot, can, but no marks given. Maybe extra mark. but it's okay. Just read the question. What is actually the question one? Just answer that. Don't waste your time to do more than that, because maybe I give bonus, but it's I think it's wasting time for you to answer that, because you have so many other questions, is it? Okay, Asil Saleh.
Yeah, Doctor, as you know, we have a lot of signals. We have more than 12 signals in our yeah. So what should we focus on it? Because yeah, because it's so hard to learn learn how to derivation this 12 signals.
Your question quite tricky, because you want to know what kind of question, what kind of signal. I think I already give tips for you, because you want to use a Euler function. So I think you can guess what kind of function that will be given, because it's related to Euler. Okay? Khalas, I don't want to answer more than that.
Okay, sorry, Doctor.
Okay. Okay, any other question, please? From Malay student. No Malay student here? Okay, if no more.
Doctor,
Yeah. Okay.
actually we have how many questions in the exam?
Total. How many questions? Total 5 lah. 5 lah, 5. Tapi I do not know the final one, because last time they have a option punya question here 5 and 6, but maybe 5 only, and you have to answer all. Let me check. I think 5 question. 5 question. You know, maybe the question one is about the signal, is it? The signal, type of signal, maybe classification of signal. And then number 2 is Fourier series, Fourier transform. Question 3 maybe Laplace, and then what do we have? Laplace and then Z transform, isn't it? Oh, I think 5 question.
Doctor,
Yes.
we should answer all the 5 questions or only 4 questions?
Oh, that one
Because for the, as doctor said, the question 2 is 25 marks.
Oh, okay. For
So
one
how-
question is 25, so that means you need to have to answer 4 questions only. Because 25 times 4 will be 100, isn't it? So 4 questions only. No, Safia.
Doctor, what
important-
topic for the option question?
Huh?
What topic is for the option question?
That one I do not know because I only cover my part only. You can ask the lecturer who teach that, or you can ask Encik Zaizu. He's the coordinator. No, Safia, what are the important steps that I want to use to remember to solve Fourier transform? I think the important step is the formula, and then you do the integration and then simplify. This is the only step you have. So I think it's straightforward. Okay, no more question. Is the formula given? Formula given, I'm not sure, but I think the formula is just a simple formula. You can memorize it, isn't it? The Fourier transform f omega is equal to integration of ft e to the power of minus j omega t dt, is it? I think it's in the slide. So it's just a simple formula. It's not very complicated and straightforward. I think the is a straightforward formula. So don't worry. I cannot answer whether it will be provided or not because I haven't seen the final question yet. Okay. So any other question? If no more question, okay, one more question. Any exponent given must be multiplied by, yes, right. You must multiply by e to the not on the exponential. It depend on the signal will be asked. So any signal you must multiply by e to the power of minus j omega t, and then you have to do integration and then simplify the answer. Okay, if you leave it like that, I think you will not get the full marks. Okay. Yes. E to the power of minus j omega t. Okay, one more thing. I want you to write very clear or clearly. Because if I cannot read your handwriting, I will not give you a marks. Because from the previous I mean the answer sheet, sometimes the student write it too small, and then the alphabet or the numbers I cannot read. I don't know whether it 9 or 4 or 5. You want to write what? 5 or 9 or 4. So if you put something that I cannot interpret or I cannot read, so I will not give you a mark. So please write very clear, very nice to see, and I also can read and give you marks. If you also don't even can read that, so you will have a problem, because you also cannot read, then you expect me to read that, so that will be a problem for me. Okay, so please write nicely, cantik-cantik kan, tulis very clear, and then again, don't leave it blank. Write as much as you can, and what is in your mind, just write down. But make sure you write down the related formula or answer. Don't write something else, or you mix with, for example, you mix with Fourier series or what. So maybe you confused at that time. So let's see how you write down. Maybe I will give what we call markah kesian lah. Okay, so if you have any question, you can message to me or email to me. And okay, I still have a question. Muayat.
Sorry, Doctor. I think this question has been asked, but I didn't hear the answer. So for the equation, will it be one-sided exponential or two-sided?
One-sided what?
One-sided exponential or two-sided?
Oh, one-sided exponential or it depends on the question. If the question asks you two-sided, so no, actually you have to understand the question. So you have to read properly, one word by word, the question, and it will provide you the information of the signal, what kind of signal, and if if it's good for you to draw the signal first and then do the derivation. That means you, how to say, that means you have to understand what is actually the question asking for. I mean, there is maybe two lines question, but there is a lot of information in that question. For example, like you asked just now, one-sided or two-sided. So you by reading that question word by word, you know whether it's one-sided or two-sided. It mentioned in the question. Don't worry. Okay, maybe it's not straightforward. It's not straightforward like this is one-sided, two-sided. No, it's you have to understand the question. Okay.
All right, doctor. So it depends on the question.
Okay. Okay. If no more question, I hope you can get, all of you will get a full mark, of course. Of course, not all, but I think I wish you all the best, and I hope you will get A in this subject, signal and system. I think try your best to answer. Like I mentioned just now, try to write as many as you can. Not only my question, but all the question. Try to write down all the formula that you in your mind, and then try to derive one by one, step by step, slowly. So by doing that, you will get at least a mark for your step by step derivation or calculation. Even though you don't get the final answer correctly, but you still have a mark for that calculation or step by step. The only thing, please remember, don't leave it blank. If you leave it blank, so we cannot give you any marks. Of course, cannot give you. Okay. So thank you very much. Good luck, and I hope you will you do your the best in your final exam and become a good engineer in future. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, doctor.